Subscribe Canadian Vlogger 63 and don't forget to press this bell icon to get all the information about international students, visa updates and much more which you need.
Hello, welcome viewer ki hal chal hai ji. I hope ki tusi theek thaak hoge. So today I'm here with another video. As you know that I post a poll on my channel, yani ki next video ke topic te honi chahiye, and this poll won by advantages and disadvantages, in short pros and cons in Canada for an international student. Te aaj is video ch gal karange benefits to study in Canada. What are the number of benefits and what kind of disadvantages student can face in Canada. Jere pros and cons मैं face किते आ वही सारे आज the topic इच included आ. Watch this video till the end. So before I start my vlog further, please subscribe my channel and press this bell icon as well and never miss any update. So let's get started. Here we go. According to the federal government, के 2017 student the strength 500,000 तक हो गई है, and this is a very huge number ever. I can see many students want to study in Canada. No doubt that other countries we know with top class ranking universities, but they instruct with their official languages. That's why students prefer to study in New Zealand, Australia, USA, UK and Canada. But fee in our country and the काफी ज़्यादा है गया. But now mostly students Canada study current prefer कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि Canada is cheap country as compared to New Zealand, Australia, US and UK. Many of these students are choosing Canada over other potential destinations such as United States, United Kingdom, Australia and France because of certain advantages that studying in Canada can bring with the quality and more affordable tuition, safe cities, employment options and as a pathway to Canadian permanent residence. The decision to study in Canada can be one of the most important and the best decisions made by young people from around the world. Okay, so first of all गल करते हैं benefits about, यानी Canada study करने दे की benefits केड़े pros ने. World class academics. Canada is recognized internationally for its quality education system and access to some of the best schools in the world. Canada many universities ने जो top high ranked universities in the world हैं, like University of Toronto, University of Waterloo, University of British Columbia, ते McGill University. According to the QS University World Rankings, there are currently 4 schools in Canada that rank in the top 50 worldwide. Also, Canada was ranked the best country for the education in 2017, citing factors of university excellence and a highly developed education system for the top spot. And I have uploaded video on top best universities in Canada. You can watch this video from the description. Lower tuition cost. Canada is often the preferred choice for the students who may also have the option of studying in other countries such as United States, United Kingdom because of the lower tuition cost. Compared to other countries, Canadian international tuition fees, accommodation and other living expenses remain competitive. और ये बिल्कुल correct है. As mentioned before, Canada नु अगर बाकी countries नाल compare करिए ता Canada is much better than others. Many international universities and colleges are cheaper. I have uploaded video on cheapest universities and colleges in Canada. You can watch these videos from the description. Link is available in description and end of this video. Cheap accommodation. If we talk about expenses in Canada, the major will be renting housing. सिर्फ यही एक major expense है, but इतना भी नहीं हैगा if we compare with other countries. Groceries are cheap here. $150 spend करके तुसी एक month की grocery buy कर सकते हो. There are many stores like Walmart, Freshco and many others जहाँ से आप अपनी groceries buy कर सकते हैं. From Dollarama you can buy things within from $1 to $4. तुसी very easily $300 to $400 per month spend करके room या share apartment च रह सकते हो. I've uploaded this video as well, that living expenses in Canada and living expenses in Montreal. You can watch both of these. Link is available in description. I've told everything deeply. Work while you study. Students in Canada have the pros of being able to work while studying. Among other benefits, this allows them to manage their finances without incurring enormous debts. You can work on campus and you can work off campus as well, in restaurants, cafes, supermarket, and also can drive for Uber. If you found a job that related to your studies, then you'll be lucky. काफ़ी students जिनके पास experience नहीं होता तो वो restaurants या cafes में काम करते हैं. Students can work up to 20 hours per week during regular academic session and can work full-time during scheduled breaks such as winter and summer holidays or spring break. अगर wages की गल करें तो student $12 to $15 per hour earn कर दिया. It means you can easily earn $900 to $1,200 per month. ये मैंने आपको एक एग्जैक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन दी है फॉर दो स्टूडेंट्स जेरे पूछता है कि भाई पार्ट टाइम जॉब करके असि लिविंग एक्सपेंसेस या ट्यूशन फी पे कर सकते हैं कि नहीं, एक एस्टिमेट करके आपको बताया है. नाउ इट्स अप टू यू दैट कैन यू मैनेज योर ट्यूशन फी बाय वर्किंग पार्ट टाइम. वो कहते हैं कि समझदार के लिए इशारा ही काफ़ी है. सो देखते हैं कि कौन और कितने लोग इस बात को समझ पाते हैं. Students can work during their studies not only to make extra money, this is also a chance to get Canadian work experience and make friends in new environments. Postgraduate Work Permit (PGWP). A typical path from the student to permanent resident status in Canada is through taking advantage of something Canada offers that is not available or more difficult to obtain in other countries: a postgraduate work permit. I've uploaded 2 videos on this topic very deeply, so you can watch these videos from the description. This work permit may be issued on the completion of the study program for the duration that the program, up to a maximum of 3 years. Thus, a graduate who completed a 4 years study program could be eligible for a 3 years postgraduate work permit, while a graduate who completed a study program 12 months in duration could be eligible for a 12-month postgraduate work permit. So I'll strongly recommend watch those videos on PGWP from the description. Multicultural Society. Canada, which has English and French as major languages, offers almost all of the world's ethnic groups, and it's not hard to find ethnic food and recreation activities associated with the specific cultures. लाइफ में अगर बहुत ज़्यादा इंजॉय करना चाहते हो, आई मीन इफ़ यू नीड अ मल्टीकल्चरल सोसाइटी और कंट्री इन विच यू कैन इंजॉय द कल्चर्स एंड शेयर द फीलिंग्स एंड एक्सप्रेसेस, तो मैं कहूँगा कि कैनेडा इज़ फॉर यू. स्पेशल इन न्यूफाउंडलैंड वी सेलिब्रेट मैनी कल्चरल एक्टिविटीज़ एंड people are very friendly here. The international student advisors at the universities help students to get in touch with the numerous ethnic clubs and associations along with their studies. Canadians are also known for their friendliness and polite nature. Big and beautiful. Friends, believe me, I love nature and beauty scenes. And personally, I found Newfoundland is best for me. Very beautiful province in Canada, and personally, I love Newfoundland. I love its nature, beautiful hills, greenery of its forest. I think it's best for those students who love nature. Canada में काफ़ी दूसरे भी provinces और cities हैं जो बहुत beautiful हैं. With almost 10 million square kilometers of stunning countryside, Canada is the second largest country in the world and undoubtedly one of the most beautiful. From ice-bound Arctic tundra and snow-sprinkled peaks to the sparkling lakes and vast woodlands, Canada can take your breath away at every turn. Every weekend and holidays will be packed with skiing, whale watching, kayaking, fishing and hiking around this spectacular wilderness. You can do it all in Canada. Toronto was recently named the 4th most attractive city in the world, proving that even the cities are pretty in Canada. With a relatively small population of just 36.95 million spread across this vast country, there's plenty of rooms and reasonably priced housing almost everywhere. If you wanna live or visit, Canada is for you. Family benefits. While you study, your spouse or common law partner is eligible to an open work permit. This allows them to make use of their time and seek employment everywhere in the country. Also, your children can study in Canadian primary or secondary schools without the need of study permit. यानी कि अगर तुसी मैरिड हो ते अपनी वाइफ या हस्बैंड और चिल्ड्रन ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਨਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਪਾਊਸ ਦਾ ਓਪਨ ਵਰਕ ਪਰਮਿਟ ਵੀ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ along with your studies or after arriving in Canada. This is a huge benefit according to me. I'll make a complete video on this topic. Safe and sound. Is Canada safe? The life in Canada is safe and secure. There is no real enemy from outside. Crime is relatively low comparing to other countries. Also, it is the most diverse country in the world, so you can meet interesting cultures. अगर तुसी comparison करो तो obviously तुसी Canada ਨੂੰ ਹੀ prefer करोगे. Canada is more safe than many other countries. Canada's low crime rate is envied around the world, particularly amongst its southern neighbors. Violent crime is extremely rare and gun ownership is almost 4 times lower than the US. This has boosted Canada's global reputation, and in 2014 the OECD Better Life Index awarded Canada an impressive 9.7 out of 10 for safety and security. Gun ownership is lower partly because Canadians simply feel safer. The process of obtaining a license and firearm is also lengthy and stringent, particularly when compared to the US. Permanent residency (PR) obviously कि student Canada में study सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ के लिए करने जाता है और वो है PR, permanent residency. there is कोई doubt नहीं, हर कोई अपना future better करने के लिए ऐसा करता है and it's a good thing. सबसे बड़ा benefit यही है कि if you study in Canada and after your study and work permit you can very easily apply for PR. PR is based on the point system and I'll try to make a complete video on this topic, as I think it's one of the huge benefits to study in Canada. A pathway to Canadian permanent residence. Skilled Canadian work experience gained through the postgraduate work permit program helps students to qualify for permanent residence in Canada through the Canadian work experience. Canadian experience class. Canada provinces ने ਜਿਹੜੇ PNP system ਤੇ PR offer ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ skilled worker ਨੂੰ ਵੀ PR provide ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, such as British Columbia and Quebec have immigration streams that identify certain graduates for permanent residence. Candidates for British Columbia's international postgraduate category have the advantage of not requiring a job offer. PR ਲਈ job ਹੋਣਾ ਲਾਜ਼ਮੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ job ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ field ਦੇ related ਹੋਵੇ. In British Columbia's fee system you can apply for PR without having any job and being able to have their application for permanent residence processed through the Federal Express Entry Immigration Selection System. Students who graduate from a study program in Quebec may be eligible to apply for a Quebec Selection Certificate, commonly known as Quebec Experience Class. So ye the ji benefits. Now let's talk about cons, disadvantages. Cold weather. Possibly the only disadvantage I could come up with the cold. सर्दी काफ़ी है यार, स्पेशली जब स्टॉर्म आता है तो बाहर निकलना भी इम्पॉसिबल हो जाता है और चार चीज़ें पहनकर बाहर जाना पड़ता है जब कोई इमरजेंसी काम पड़ जाए. विंटर इज रफ एंड लास्ट good 6 months ourselves, which is why you have to invest into a warm jacket and prepare for the dark, cold days. Just because Canada has 4 seasons, so you also have to buy spring, fall clothes for various warmth levels and summer clothes, which you probably already have. Tax and insurance. थोड़ा tax यहाँ ज़्यादा है और obviously insurance भी. For example, if you buy a car as a student in Canada, you have to pay tax and insurance monthly or yearly, जो थोड़ा बहुत expensive हो जाता है एक student के लिए, लेकिन इतना ज़्यादा भी नहीं होता. So I would say it's up to you. If you can afford a car as a student, then go for it. And last is initial settlement. When you land in Canada, first problem you have to face in Canada is settlement. अगर आपका कोई relative Canada में हो तब ये problem इतनी नहीं होती. जे तुसी Canada च कल्ले हो तो ये problem face करनी पड़ सकती है. It takes time to settle in Canada being a student, but it's not a big deal.
So that's all. I think I've covered everything. If you want to get some information or any query, just comment down, send me mail, and must follow me on Instagram. For fast reply, follow me on Instagram, and guys, don't forget to subscribe my channel and must share every information with others.